Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2010 BMW 318i, and today's review is taking place at Kelly Motor Group, situated in Letterkenny, County Donegal. For all contact information regards this dealership, please see the description box below. So in today's review, we'll be looking at the interior of the car. I'll explain all the features work. We'll also start up, look at the engine, go over the performance data, and take a look around the exterior. So let's get started. Nice fabric padding on the doors, as well as a bit of leather down here. And your standard 4 one-touch automatic windows and electric mirror controls. Fully manual adjusting front seats. So to turn on the power, just insert the key down here. Press the button once to activate the power. And then just apply the clutch and hold in the start-stop button to turn on the engine. Now this particular car has 51,039 miles on the clock so far. It's got a 3-spoke multi-function leather-wrapped steering wheel. Got hydraulic rack and pinion power assist. Very good feedback, and of course it's all manually adjusting by using the lever located here off to the left to get your desired driving position. Now this particular 3 Series is the SE, so it's one of the more basic models, but even this one comes with good equipment on it. You got your multifunction controls on the steering wheel here for the radio controls, and then the controls here off to the right for selecting between the stations using these arrows, and you can also select between the CD player and auxiliary input using this button here. And this one here actually activates the automatic recirculation of the car, as you can see here. We'll go through that in just a moment. You can also use this stock here to go through the truck computer. Just use these this little control here to navigate up and down, and just the BC button for back. Now I just press the back button. Just tell me actually the fuel light's on, and then back to your main screen. It's got a nice storage cubby down here. This was a 12-volt power outlet. Bit of rubber padding in this storage area. Got a leather armrest here. Again with more storage. You got your auxiliary in and the 12-volt power outlet there. Door bends are a bit on the small side, but I suppose maybe you could fit a few small things in there. Now this particular 3 Series comes with automatic headlights. It also has automatic rain sensing windshield wipers. You just activate by pressing this button here. And it's got the BMW professional radio. Very good sound quality. And of course you get all your standard preset stations there. This car also has dual zone climate control. Got all your different zones. You got your heat settings for the passenger side, your fan speeds, as well as your front defrost, your air conditioning, your rear defrost, and you got 2 stages for the air recirculation. You can press it using that button, or as I was showing you earlier, the button on the steering wheel. And then of course you got your automatic start-stop system. Turn that on and off. DTC, which I believe is the traction control system. And there's a central locking button right to the left of it. There's an auto-dimming interior mirror. And of course illuminated vanity mirrors. The seats in this car are very nice as well. Very comfortable to sit in, plenty of side upholstering. I also like the colour of this interior as well. It's very similar to the exterior blue. So it's nice and bright. It's actually nicer in my opinion than some of the black interiors you get. They do look a little bit dull, but this one's quite nice. Nice silver trim on the dash. And you got a cup holder here for the driver, and another one all the way over there for the passenger. And it's also got a decent sized glove box as well, nice and padded. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back seats. Now I do have the driver's seat set into my driving position, but even so, as you can see, there's still a decent amount of legroom left. Headroom is quite good as well. 3 adjustable headrests. Very good all around rear visibility, as well as rear ventilation. So we'll just turn on the vehicle's power. Power on the hazards, as well as the headlights, front and rear fog lamps. One touch automatic windows. And we'll check out the exterior. The exterior colour is called Blue Water Metallic. I really like the front fascia of this 3 Series. As a matter of fact, the E90 3 Series is probably one of my favourite. Just really like the overall styling of it. Looks very sporty. And of course these cars look even better when you have the M Sport kit on them. The signature kidney front grille. And just very nice lines on the bonnet. I actually like it in this blue water metallic colour as well. I think it looks very nice. It really brightens up the car. You can see a lot more of the nicer lines on it, going along the doors, and the side skirts. Looks very good. And this particular one also has the 17-inch 10-spoke alloy wheels. It's got front ventilated steel disc brakes and just solid discs in the rear. It also has an aluminium independent McPherson strut suspension up front with a multi-link rear suspension. Now this particular 3 Series, being the E90 of course, is the facelift the model. So they just changed a few things with the exterior, such as these new taillights, which are full LEDs. I believe they facelifted this in 2009. And the original E90 came in what I think was 2005, and it lasted all the way up until 2011, I believe it was, when the current 3 Series came out, which I still have to review. This car also has rear parking sensors. It's also got quite a good sized boot. I'll actually caption in the dimensions for it just on the screen there. Quite spacious, and a little bit of extra storage off to the side. The vehicle's length is 178.2 inches. It has a width of 71.5 inches, a height of 55.9 inches, and a total wheelbase is 108.7 inches. Bonnet release. The engine is a 1.9 litre. It produces 140 horsepower with a top speed of 130 miles per hour. It also produces 140 foot-pounds of torque, and BMW claim this car can do about 44 miles to the gallon. should also mention, of course, there's another storage area off to the driver's side here, also padded. So let's power on the engine and see how it sounds. So we'll just finish up the review now. As I was saying, I think the E93 series is in general a very good looking car, but of course this facelift version is even a little bit nicer. I like the interior of this car as well. As I was saying, I like the bright colours. You know, I don't like a car that has a, you know, kind of a dark dull interior. For me, I try to avoid getting a black leather interior most of all. It's just not as nice. But I like this particular one. Actually, you know, in general I think cloth seats are usually more comfortable than leather ones anyway, so I'm happy enough with the fabric of the seats in this car. I also like the bright blue exterior. Looks very nice as well. It really brings out the curves and the lines of this car a lot better. And even this particular car is well equipped. As I was saying, you know, you've got all the controls and steering wheel here. You've got automatic lights and automatic wipers and dual zone climate control and so on. So it's quite well equipped. And if you really want a Bluetooth, of course there are a lot of aftermarket Bluetooth kits you can get. But this particular 318i is in excellent condition. It's very clean inside and out. Can't really think of anything wrong with this car. There's just one thing I'm not a big fan of, and this is just a personal thing. With BMWs, with my old gearboxes, I actually hate, you know, putting them in reverse because you have to push all the way over to the left, and sometimes it can be a bit stiff, as you can see. It can be a bit of a nuisance sometimes, but maybe it just takes some getting used to. I suppose if you're driving BMWs long enough, you'll get the hang of it in no time anyway. I also didn't go over this earlier, but you know, I suppose you all know this. This car, of course, has a 6-speed manual gearbox, and as I was demonstrating again, reverse can be a little complicated sometimes. But overall, it's a very good car. I really like it. I do see plenty of these going around actually. I don't see too many in this blue exterior, but a lot of people do tend to buy the 320 diesels. I believe they're the best selling models. And of course, I don't know if you guys noticed this earlier, but on the boot this car is completely debadged, so it doesn't have the model designation on it. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this full in-depth tour of the 2010 BMW 318i. Please remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and please stay tuned, there'll be plenty more videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone.